Now, in the heart of Accra, the walls of the Information Services Department ISD whisper of another era: paint peeling, wires dangling, and records gathering dust. Once the beating heart of government communication and public education, the 80-year-old institution now struggles to keep pace, weighed down by aging infrastructure and tools long past their prime. During a visit to the facility by the Parliamentary Communication and Information Committee, management appealed for urgent intervention. ChannelOne News' Ni Aikwe Okain followed the committee to the ISD.
For decades, the Information Services Department, ISD, has been the trusted voice of government, disseminating policies, educating citizens, and chronicling the nation's history. From town criers with megaphones to mobile cinema vans in rural Ghana, ISD has been at the heart of public communication. But today, the institution that once stood as the proud mouthpiece of government is battling neglect. Its infrastructure, some dating back 80 years, tells a story of decay. Cracked walls, leaky roofs, and outdated equipment paint a gloomy picture of a department struggling to perform its mandates. Perhaps the most worrying is the state of ISD's audiovisual department. Behind its grimy shelves lie priceless records, rare images and documents capturing the journey of Ghana's heads of state, dating as far back as the pre-colonial era. Yet, these national treasures are fading away. Hard copy documents are brittle, photographs are peeling, and at a risk of permanent damage. Without urgent intervention, much of Ghana's recorded history could be lost.
We have the images all over, from pre-colonial, the colonial masters, the independence activities, and some of the things that happens, anniversaries, celebrations, the traditional celebrations, they are all here. Yeah. What we are now trying to do is to digitize the whole place. You know, they are manually here, so you will see that some of them are getting faded and getting spoiled. So we are looking for sponsors to help us to get equipment to digitize the whole place, convert all the hard copies to soft copies, so that will be easily accessible.
Beyond the archives, the daily operations of ISD face even grimmer challenges. Frequent power outages caused by faulty wiring sometimes spark fire outbreaks and cut internet connectivity, threatening both staff safety and service delivery.
As we speak, director spoke about it. The whole department is not on internet. We have a challenge, and so all that we are doing, we are hotspotting from our phones with our own data. Yes,
this is an old structure, so the whole structure needs rewiring. It needs redesign in terms of even the washroom, the sewage, everything. PWD has come to do their assessment, and they've requested that we should change the whole sewage system and all that. And all of that is CAPEX. And if you don't get CAPEX, we can't. The new public financial, you can't buy anything. You can't do anything. What you are seeing here is a microcosm of our nationwide presence. You go to our regional offices, you cry. And I said, so we need a whole nationwide refurbishment and retooling.
We have visitors from coming in from outside the country to come and do research here, and they enter into a place like this. It doesn't speak well of us as a country. You understand? And we are told that most of the pictures and information that they have here need to be digitized, so that we can continue to have them even for generations yet unborn. It is very, very important. So as much as you are making the appeal to us to add our voice for government to allow you use part of your IGF and all of that, you should also place priority for this particular room.
With fewer than 30 vehicles across the country, officers struggle to carry out nationwide public education campaigns.
Even this division, we need vehicles to run around. We do monitoring. We need to monitor our officers. Sometimes we find our own money to pay for Uber and all that to be able to go and do monitoring. We also need printers, computers for the officers. Those who are doing the photocopying, those who are doing the printing, we need all those logistics for them to be able to function effectively.
Ideally, every district is supposed to have a fund to do the public education, but unfortunately, we can't really boost off 30 workable vans to do that. But recently, we've acquired the information rigs that will go a long way to support that efforts. We should have one for every district, so 261. Okay. Every district is supposed to have the information vans to do the work that we do.
The ripple effect is clear. ISD's declining infrastructure has crippled its internally generated funds, leaving the department unable to meet even basic expenses. To stay afloat, management says it has resorted to seeking external support while awaiting government intervention.
As we've sent in quite a number of proposals for digitizing our archives because we know how important it is. And then we've been having talks with quite a number of agencies, but we need the push. As you've recommended, we'll send in a strong proposal for you to have a look at it. We've been in talks with UNESCO. We've been in talks with the British Archives. Then they've actually paid us a visit, and we are still in talks.
For an institution that has shaped public opinion and also carried the voice of government for over 8 decades, ISD's current state raises a painful question: will the custodian of Ghana's information heritage survive long enough to tell tomorrow's story? Reporting for ChannelOne News, I am Ni Ayukwe Okai.
Now, residents of Gomoatechi